don't forget to also click button on my end.
Ah, yes, that button, the share screen button. Yes.
Yeah, it's a very important one.
There you go.
And
I really wish I got to this game when it came out, like 3 months ago. But we were knee deep in Great Ace Attorney drama. And then Herlock just appeared in the courtroom. That was a
we
trip.
couldn't just walk away with all of Herlock's shit.
Yeah.
Materializing out of thin air.
Materializing out of thin air in fucking 1900 London.
Oh.
Tell
In my
him. Oh, appreciate the hydrate stretch. Welcome to. Yeah, fucking materializing out of thin air in 1900s London is apparently possible, but teleporting isn't.
Oh, something you'll find funny. You know how I said I'd applied to a bunch of places.
Yeah.
So one of the questions, I don't remember which place it was that asked it, was, are you in any streaming or entertainment-based things on the internet? And I was like, right. Well, yes. Now, I really hope everything I've ever said doesn't come back to bite me in the ass.
Yeah, I wonder why why did they ask that? Did they ask that for the free advertising perspective?
I feel like it might be that, as well as like the company reputation. Like, imagine if someone's saying certain things live on the air, and it's like, right, well, we don't want to be associated with that person, and they work for us, so you're fired.
Whatever. Lemonade. Nice. I see you in chat there, Demon. On the streets. In the chat.
But honestly, I reckon the biggest factor in it is probably free advertisement.
Yeah. Hey, as long as it's a good place.
Hey, literally, if I go somewhere good, you might have someone sending you an email.
Yeah, it's like free advert. Dude, they're a streamer? Sure, I'll say good things as long as I actually want to.
You start talking shit and you end up with like a cease and desist.
Yeah. Like, I'm not saying I'll say bad things while I'm working there, but like, if something's bad going on, I can just say nothing. Be like, oh yeah, job, privacy, blah blah blah, yeah. Okay, is considering redeeming the voice one for funsies. If you're gonna redeem it, at least wait till we're like in the middle of something. In the middle of a plot thread or dialogue. Alright. Yes, the bot did its job. That's good. Lemon grabs /J dude to Dawn for. Okay. We'll get to someone. As long as we actually get in the game. Alright. We were just starting this. Fucking Utero over here walked up. Yeah.
Yeah, because they talked and like they'd explained each other's abilities, I think. Well, no, Utero hadn't explained his.
No, but
we already know it.
Yeah, Jun Erio over here fucking spilled the beans on ours. And then we basically had to be like, alright, listen here, you little shit. You know, if you try and deceive me one little bit, I could kill you right now. It's honestly the perfect ability for these two.
Yeah, but the fact that it's law enforcement and they're willing to use it, it's kind of fucked up.
Yeah, I mean, I mean, like, this dude is from, like, a special division that deals with the supernatural, so... Like, he's not... He used to be in it, and just knows that that shit exists. And basically had to pull Jun over here into the world. That...
Wrong time, wrong place.
Yeah. Let me put the fan on, like, real quick. Alright, listen here, you fuck. If you lie, if you lie, I'll kill you. Exactly. Alright, let's... I think we did the thinking already. Yeah. Okay. Going straight for it. So, oh man, we need to figure out, like, what he's lying about. I just realized.
Right, so this is a lie. There's someone... Oh, I don't think he wants his assistance. Like, I was dead certain that that was a lie when he first came to us, you know, when we were the other guy. It's like, I'm positive it's a play, and that's the lie.
Yeah. The thing is, we don't know for sure if he was lying about wanting to team up. Because
definitely not.
No matter what we picked with Shogo's like, nah, I ain't working with you. I almost got enough soul tricks. Man, I wonder if we're gonna end up running into Shogo, or if the him dying at the park.
I was gonna say that
if him dying at the park was the canon thing. Yeah, like what timeline are we in?
Because like there's the time. Because, like, he could have left the park, but then gone back to the park. So it's like, we could still meet him, and then he goes back and dies. Or we could be the ones to kill him.
And the other thing is, like, when he got in the timeline where he did get the curse stone, right? Why did he die when getting enough soul dregs?
See, that, I feel it might be a transference thing. Like, you need to get enough soul dregs to activate it, but then it kills you to bring someone else back.
Yeah, maybe. Hope that's what it is. Alright. So... Wait, did you read this? I missed it.
No, I didn't.
Okay.
There's someone I want to bring back. So, I'd like your assistance in collecting soul dregs.
Can't help you.
Please, all you'd have to do is tell me who the other curse bearers are.
Is this? I don't think this is it. Well, remember what happened when we tried to use the curse?
It didn't work,
It just didn't do it. I wonder what happens. I wonder if there's like a penalty for spamming it too much. Like, we don't... Do we want to kill him? I guess that's the other thing.
Him, yes.
Because he's a threat?
Yeah. Because he wants to kill other curse bearers. He's flat out admitted it. He's come forward. And we know that he will not hesitate if he has to. Because he did kill us before. So, like, we as the players know that he won't.
Yeah. But, yeah, we as the players know it's physically impossible for him to kill at least this guy. Don't know about his partner, though.
Yeah. So, yeah. Yeah, so, like, the old man is safe. Because we've got his power disabled, pretty much.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I think let's continue. I don't think we know enough yet.
Yeah.
And... Sorry. But as a police officer, I can't just look the other way and let you go.
Please, if you help me, I'll let you two go as well.
Is this the lie? Or is it too...
I don't know.
Do...
We haven't killed anyone yet, have we?
No.
As the old man. I say we hold off until we die, because then we know that that's a forced event where we have to, and from then on we go with that kind of knowledge. Not like die every time.
Because the other playthrough we were playing as Shogo, who wanted to kill people.
Exactly.
Yeah,
cop,
he only
realistically.
He only killed one person, like canonically, though. But
well, no, Shogo killed one person.
That's what I mean, Shogo.
Yeah,
I should have been more clear. Yeah.
Yeah. So like I say, like we hold back until either the character kills or the character dies.
Because there's zero reason in character for these two cops to go at a
They're literally
spree.
cops, yeah. So it's like
I mean,
it doesn't
like you know, like fucking shit cops. That's another thing. But these two,
but
they're not trying to do that yet.
Exactly, because they would have flat out discussed it. It's like, yeah, we should just go. We should just go into like an interrogation room and just have a bunch of people lie to you.
All right, do this. Is that a threat? I gotta remember the voice I did. It was only a week ago. I'm still editing that VOD. I'm making it shorter, but I just lost the. I wasn't feeling. We'll get.
You've lost the gruffness.
Is that a threat?
No. That's a fucking lie.
Bullshit!
Oh, I want to kill him because that was a fucking threat, but a cop still wouldn't do it. Oh, he's lucky who we're playing as.
There's the Ace Attorney player in me that wants to be like objection. Yeah. But this is a little more than an objection.
This is pulling out that sword and fucking using it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pulling out karma or a gun or slicing someone with it.
Oh, he is so lucky we're playing as a cop right now. It's your final warning.
Alright.
So that part isn't a lie, though, so that won't work.
Did we miss it? Then I think we missed it.
Right. He activates his toes. We're immune to his toes.
I want to know what happens. Are both of them immune?
Let's fucking hope so. My curse. The foot washing mansion.
I bet he's in the feet.
Did you really think you could escape it just by being careful? Doesn't matter to me which of you was the curse bearer. I'll be taking both of your soul dregs away. Do you want to take Erio?
Sure. Wait! Kamigaki!
The foot washing mansion is a powerful curse, and so simple to activate. It is ready whenever I need it. There is no escape from the voice of my feet. Trigger the curse.
This is the lie he doesn't know exists.
Exactly.
Damn it.
Fuck.
Erio, get out of here, hurry! I'll find you later. But, okay.
Too late. Hear the voice of my curse echo.
Voice of his curse echo?
Where? What? Why isn't my curse echo working?
Well, you see, youngin', I'm an old man and I don't hear too good.
We forgot to turn our hearing aid back on. Impossible. This has never happened.
What's happening? I don't hear anything. Erio, now grab him. Right.
Oh. Erio's immune.
He's immune too. The voice just doesn't exist.
Hey.
At least when we're in proximity of him. Abigaki, get down! God damn it! Boss, here, his curse stone! Good work, give it to me. We're collecting them now. Oh, snap.
This is a new timeline.
Foot washing match. We did it. We successfully copped policed.
We do good cops.
Yeah. If he tried to kill us, it would have been self-defense. And I mean, by the time he did, he wasn't lying. But we got him. We got him.
Damn it! Why?
What do you think, boss? Should we lock him up?
I haven't even touched you. You can't consider that assault of a police officer. He's
Let him
right.
go.
I was gonna say he's right. It would not hold up.
Yeah.
He tried to kill me with his cast stone.
I wonder what the special division does in cases like these.
Probably just shoots them and makes the scrubs the existence from the world.
Yeah. Let him go. All we need is a stone.
How could this happen? My right of resurrection.
Give it up. The right was too good to be true from the start. I don't know what happened to you, but you'd be better off mourning whoever you lost the right way. Is this gonna be the twist? Are we gonna find out it's like his daughter or something? The only reason I say this is because supposedly his daughter's in college. Is that the girl that Shogo saw with this dude? I don't know. I feel like the cast of characters is small enough for them to pull something like that. But if that was the case, then that wouldn't be someone he's trying to resurrect. So the question is, who? Now get out of here.
Damn it.
That was a close one. You might want to take over now.
Yeah. Whew. That was a close one, huh, boss? We'll probably be dead if he activated his curse.
Yeah. I'm not sure what. But something stopped his curse from... Ugh.
Boss? You okay? Just having another curse done, huh?
Yeah. The curse from this one's flowing into me too. Oh boy, that's...
Or we got multiple superpowers?
I just mean, like, is there gonna be a cost? Can we not hold too many? Is there gonna be that type of thing?
Makes sense. Oh no.
So what activates the curse of the foot washing mansion? And the resentful memories bound to it. Ah, I see. I always thought this one was one of the stranger of the seven mysteries. I mean, a foot just sticking itself into a giant foot just sticking itself into a roof and being like, wash me? Kind of weird. Is he gonna explain it, or should we look at, or did the document update?
It would have said if it updated.
That's true, because it updated for the Whispering Canal and the Evergreen Beach, so we know the real story behind them now. I guess let's see what he says. Know why? It sure is something.
What did you see?
Let's save that for later. All you need to know for now is that it's a particularly powerful curse. We're lucky we took it from him quickly.
Phew.
Alright, now let's find out. A foot washing mansion. Okay, so I guess let's skip past the modern legend, right?
Yeah.
Here we go. A resentful memory. She was an accomplished onmyoji. Alas, she did not use her talents for the good of the world or the people, but for her own selfish pursuit of beauty. After a fierce battle, the woman dragged herself through the streets. It was like something gnawed away at her body. I've already obtained what I needed. As long as I have this. Suddenly, a terrible realization dawned on her. Her legs wouldn't move. She fell to the ground. What was happening? Surprised, she looked down. Her foot, once so beautiful and delicate, had grown ulcerated and rotten. He got her. She was on the verge of death and covered in filth to the boot. Crawling to a nearby house, her breath caught in her throat. The curious residents opened up, but recoiled from what they saw. My foot is so filthy. Someone, please, quickly. The woman expired while mumbling something unintelligible. And so ended the life of a woman consumed by evil. What did she do? Selfish pursuit of beauty. Okay.
Just an attempt to look beautiful. It killed her.
Got into a fight or something. I don't know. But yeah, got her legs basically chopped off, or like partially, or just necrotic. That's what it is. That's worse than a regular foot thing.
Well, that makes one stone. Where do we go now?
We'll visit all the places associated with the mysteries while it's still dark out.
You mean we have to do that all over again?
I hope they aren't all as aggressive as him, but people do crazy things to bring back someone they love. Seems that the hatred the curse stones are imbued with makes people more willing to kill.
Really? And what about you, boss?
I'm fine. Now, I may not have any spirit sense, but I'm tough when it comes to this stuff. That's why they loved me in Paranormal Affairs.
So you are spiritually gifted after all. Alright, let's head to the next place.
What's gonna do with this grin? Okay, I know this. Oh my god, this is the park that we ran into Shogo.
Park, yeah.
Who
But the timeline's already different.
Yeah.
Because we've now got two curses, and what's his face is now curseless.
Yeah, very different timeline indeed. We'll get to you. Click soon as possible for you to cause an unprecedented tragedy to obtain the foot washing mansion from user and Omega Canon access. I wonder who that is. I really wonder who that is. It doesn't really look like Shogo. Shogo had like a dark blue jacket. Off to Midoricho Park. Tetsu Tsutsumi, 1 a.m. Midoricho Park. Who is it? Who is it? Who is it?
Excuse me, sorry to bother you, but we have some questions for you.
It's the same setup. It's the same setup, but it's gotta be someone different. Definitely someone different.
Oh yeah.
Araishi.
I think how to voice this.
How do... Is it you're trying to figure out?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What? Are you with the police? I haven't done anything. Don't worry, this isn't an interrogation or anything. We just want to talk. You're Hideki Araishi, right? The historian? We know who you are, so this won't take long.
Has that name been mentioned yet? It has.
It's not one
No, okay. It was mentioned in the name. So in the beginning of the game, in like the original timeline, right? Yoko, the girl Shogo was with, she mentioned like asking some professor about the seven mysteries of Hanjo, and this was that dude's name.
Oh, okay.
So he's out and about too. Oh boy. And since we saw you here, we'd just like to ask you a couple questions. Local history researcher Hideki Araishi. Hideki's doing part-time as a QA museum. Teacher of Komagata High School. Okay, so not like a college professor per se, but like still in academia, still works at a museum and stuff. It's a quintessential obsessive researcher. By being entirely unsuited for teaching, he had no choice but to take up an position Komagata High School in order to make ends meet. Damn. Captive audience, blah, 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 blah. Conceited, he's unpopular among the students. It's contributed, may have earned a reputation of researcher of the occult, but it was maybe just like a side thing, but I don't know, kind of tempting. He's a regular at some cafe, and then there's this published book, to study the unknown, introduction to Bondo history. So we're gonna see, does Yoko's thing mention that she talked to him? No, but it was in the dialogue for sure.
Well, let's get this over with. I'm a busy man.
Alright, quick think. Hideki Araishi. He says he's a local historian. Supposedly he knows more about the Rite of Resurrection than anybody. The fact that he's here at this time of night, it's plenty possible he's a curse bearer. It's inspected too. From appearances, it's hard to imagine this small, bookish, well-spoken man being very dangerous. But in this day and age, you never know. You should be careful. Alright.
Now, Mr. Araishi, what were you doing here at this time of night? Doing research, of course. Day or night, information never sleeps.
That's an admirable philosophy. You know, your research has been quite the talk around town. What was it they were saying? You discovered something about some book? Okay, do we want to lie? The real thing is the Record of Fates.
Okay. I reckon, because it said he had an ego, didn't it?
Yeah.
And it was, yeah, I reckon if we say the wrong thing, it'll piss him off. If I say yeah, we lie.
Lie to piss him off? Oh my god. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. Immediately saves.
I mean, we get to try again, saves or not, but still. Okay, I'm like 90% sure when Yoko and Shogo were talking about it, it was the Record of Fates. In fact, it might even be in the files if we want to triple check. Yeah, the Record of Fates. Someone who is trying to, like, rediscover the Rite of Resurrection in the Edo period. And the manuscript they wrote.
I feel like the way of like making egotistical people tell you everything you want to know is to piss them off. So
Okay, so should we be slightly wrong or super wrong?
full on wrong. The scroll of dates.
Scroll of dates. All right. The scroll of dates.
It's obvious you don't know a thing. It's the Record of Fates. How rude.
Yeah, that's it. Sorry about that. I should have done my research. I think it kind of works, because we can play a little dumb and act like we don't know anything about no curses.
Because then it'll make him, like, want to condescendingly explain it all.
Yeah. Well, and it's true that you found some kind of ritual in that book, right?
What? Don't tell me you want to know how to carry out the Rite of Resurrection too. To be perfectly honest, I'm tired of people asking me about it all the time. None of you even care about the local history. You just come crawling out of the woodwork when something interesting comes up.
Now I wonder if he would have told us more if we said the right thing.
Yeah.
But let's see. Looks like I hit a nerve.
If you think you can force me to tell you because you're a policeman, you're sorely mistaken. Damn, I think you might be right.
Hmm.
Let's ask Hideki some questions.
Worth a shot. How far can we look? Not very far. Okay.
Same. Yeah.
I think we should load or try just to talk more.
See what else he has to say before we go. Because we could load. See what would be different. But
Okay.
it seems like it isn't, at least, like it isn't a wall.
Hmm. Okay.
But I feel like we could probably get more out of it if we reload.
Okay, let's go for it. The first time I've loaded a save in this entire game thus far. Alright. Record of Fates. A Record of Fates! Alright. You found some kind of ritual in the Record of Fates. Exact same shit!
Crap.
Okay. Even when we get it right, we hit a nerve. This guy's just fucking irritable.
Was the research you were doing just now also related to the rite of resurrection? Well, yes, that's right. What exactly were you looking for? I have no reason to tell you that. You wouldn't understand anyway.
Right, this thing, we just gotta keep going.
No, fucking fair enough then. Let's keep
President
pestering. Was the research you were doing just now also related to the rite of resurrection? Well, yes, that's right.
Again!
Was the research you were doing just now also related to the rite of resurrection?
Wait,
Well, yes, that's right.
I guess we'll have to come back to that one in a second.
Yeah.
Maybe we're supposed to click this now.
I was really hoping you were going to click it again, and I was going to make them sound even more aggravated with each other.
You think? Yeah.
What's it to do with the rite of resurrection? Yes! Stop asking me! Are you doing all this research so you can use the rite of resurrection yourself? You're a policeman. Do you really think people can be brought back to life? Everyone I meet, pitiful. Huh, so you don't believe in the rite? Whether it's real or not has nothing to do with my research.
Fair.
Such things are better left to the occult freaks. Or so I thought.
Calling Yoko out.
Things changed. It's become necessary for me to pursue the right. So now I pray that it is real.
What changed?
I'm sure you can imagine. The funds for my research. I received a large amount of funding for seeking the rite of resurrection.
So it's not that he has anybody to bring back.
It's just he's got a lot of money, and he's getting more. And if I find it, I'll receive a sum so great that I'll never have to worry about money again.
Oh, then that means someone's sponsoring your research. Is that right? I have a feeling I know who the sponsor is, just based on characters we've seen thus far.
What do
Okay,
you think?
so...
I get the feeling it's the older woman.
Ah, yeah, you remember the mention of that.
Because she's got money.
Like,
It looks like the way she was acting.
okay, maybe you don't know who I'm talking about. Okay, so there...
Are you meaning the guy who's hiding behind the trees, boss?
Yes.
I was meaning the woman who murdered us with the wire.
Ah, yeah.
Because I feel like she's hiring out a private investigator, and it's like, you don't really do that unless you've got stable money.
That's true. just don't know if she'd hire them both.
That's fair.
I feel like
But
this...
yeah, I get you.
Yeah, I feel like this is in the realm of that chairwoman lady, and...
Because she'd
Sure.
have way more money.
Yeah. Soap company sponsoring your research, is that right? Gotta resurrect someone who knew the secret to the best soap in the world.
So what if they are? You have no idea how hard we worked to secure funding for our research. I have no interest in teaching those children. Listen to me. I'll tell you one thing. There's experts who see you writing provocation books or spouting nonsense on TV to try and get popular. All of them are just trying to get money they need to do their research. With how popular the occult is, saying something even remotely spooky can lead to big money. What? I bought your book! The pursuit of the unknown begins first and foremost with belief. I was so inspired by that bit.
Damn, his world's getting shattered. He's seeing the real shit.
Never meet your heroes. I do appreciate your patronage. Unfortunately, however, the occult is not my true interest. The fate of the unknown is to be destroyed by thorough research and deep consideration. No way. Can't believe it.
No. You're surprisingly innocent. He really is just like a little kid. So maybe we can ask more.
Then what kind of research do you want to be doing? I'm sure it wouldn't interest you, but to put it simply, the focus of my research is how historical accounts transform into folklore over the years as they are passed down from generation to generation.
So the whole thing about how the stories of the mysteries changed over time to be unrecognizable.
Because it's like things like how every culture pretty much has stories of dragons.
Yeah.
Or like some form of dragon story. Just like, right, well, where did that, like, what started that?
Yeah, makes you wonder. That whole anthropology, etymology type thing's pretty cool. What does that mean?
Due to human bias, the account of any event is inevitably changed by the person communicating it. This is not necessarily done with ill intentions. It happens when someone tries to fill the gaps in a story that lacks detail. Or when someone's left out or abridged because of the story's length. When something's left out or abridged because the story's length. Or when a story twists and shifts as it spreads through oral tradition. Even when two stories are told about the same event, differences in culture or environment affect how it's told, changing its content. Silly little things can turn into terribly mysterious legends. My research is to study how history, culture, and legend all influence each other.
I see.
Take the 7 Mysteries of Honja, for example. Why are some of the mysteries seemingly about nothing particularly interesting? You'd think these stories would last a decade, let alone hundreds of years. So what? Perhaps putting it that way piques your interest. I admit, I am curious.
So that's what you've been researching all this time. Makes sense.
As I said, it doesn't matter to me whether the right exists or not. If people in the Edo period believe that what was written in the record of fates was real, that's all I'm interested in.
Fair enough, honestly.
Literally, yeah, valid.
I think we're supposed to click on the next button, but I just want to click this one again to be sure.
See if it repeats, yeah. But I have to be realistic. The research I'd like to do is unfortunately not very lucrative. That's why I need to take some risks. Yep.
I think when we're done with these, then we can circle back around to this.
I feel like we should circle back now, though, just in case.
Okay. I think it's the same dialogue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm being summoned. I'll be right back.
Okay. How's everybody doing? Pretty bright Saturday, honestly. Like, I'm used to the past couple weeks of Saturdays just being very stormy. I think Florida got all its storminess out of it for one weekend yesterday. So, yesterday morning to be specific. So, it'd definitely be nice to do something out and about, but I don't have anything like that in store. Although I know there's some people that have been in this chat today that are definitely out and about. Hope y'all are having a good time. Which, it's interesting, what? Are you listening to this stream as just some kind of like in-ear podcast then? It's kind of cool. I never thought I was worthy of that. Do hope to get it is gonna be a little bit late, maybe tomorrow or Monday, but I do hope to get that other video out. I'm just trying a slightly different approach, where the other ones were like 2 hours. I'm trying to see if I can get this one less than 2 hours and just a little more tightly edited. I don't know, like, the things I'm hoping is it'll either A, save me time editing, because the final product is shorter, or it will at least be a tighter thing that keeps new people's attention. Maybe, but I mean, like, guess it matters if the exists, people already watching me like it too. Not like I'm trying to forego that. There's a lot of factors you can take into consideration. Like, for example, if I was looking at raw analytics, I guess the first video did a little bit better than the second one. But I'm like, damn, I had some good edits in the second one. But maybe they were a little bit spread out by the more in-between stuff. Like, if I had to go back and edit that second one again, I'd probably take out the bit where I ramble about water immediately after the first major edit. Probably would do that. We'll see how it goes. I think, regardless, I'm just gonna try and have fun. Like the stream VOD, the second channel, kinda neglected to queue my uploads for that. This week, I kinda got sidetracked. That's supposed to be the easy one, but... Oh yeah, it was last weekend. No wonder. Last weekend was annoying. That explains that. Do, 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 do.
I am back. I apologize for my delay. I have food.
Oh yeah, glad you didn't wait till the end of the stream to get food.
Honestly, not like partway when we were talking with the feet guy, I was like, you know what? I should order food, otherwise I'm gonna be fucking starving.
Food's important. Just as important as hydrating.
You know, my girlfriend keeps telling me that. And then I still don't eat for most of the day.
See what he's got to say about the Record of Fates. This Record of Fates, where'd you get your hands on it?
The storehouse of an old private residence in the city, just as the public was told. I'm unable to be more precise due to an agreement with my informant.
I feel like his informant and his sponsor are one and the same.
I feel like that as well.
They gave what they had to him to figure out more.
Because like money can get you in contact with pretty much anyone, but he's like he's a known historian.
Yeah.
If they give him the item and the funding, he can actually get in contact with the people.
Yeah.
And be able to talk on like that equal footing.
Yeah. Makes sense. And now we circle back around.
Yeah.
Well, in that case, I think I might have a guess as to what it is you were looking for.
Save.
It's a lot, because does he know about these? I feel like this is what we should answer, but I feel like these are gonna catch him off guard.
It's literally the exact thing I was thinking. It's like if we count that we know, it might like, oh god, they know.
It can't be Soul Dregs. He's not trying to bring anybody back.
No, but he would know about curse bearers and curse stones if he knows. No, he would know about soul drakes, but he's not looking for them. He'd be looking. I guess he might be.
Like,
because imagine how much money he would get if he rocked up with a full curse stone.
Maybe he doesn't know about, like, if he. Maybe there's some things that weren't in the Record of Faith that only the curse stones tell you. So like,
he might not know about soul drakes, but he would know about curse stones.
Yeah.
Honestly, I say we hit him with curse stones.
You're right.
What? Damn it, if you knew about that, then...
Oh, shit!
Fucking called it!
Oh, no, he's a curse bearer, isn't he?
Either that, or it might just be something that he'd never outed in his research.
Yeah, that too. Calm down. No need to get so defensive. No.
Hey,
Oh,
we
fuck.
got two. We got two.
I think we should. I don't think we should play our hands so readily.
No, that's fair. Yeah.
Only if he
I'd-
starts being shady, then we pull out the Evergreen Beach one.
Mhm.
Honestly, either one really. Both of them are pretty
Go on.
fucking powerful.
Go on, fucking lie to me or run away. No, not run away. Lie to me or open your ears. See what happened.
Oh boy. Unless we negated our own power of using the
God,
foot washing
imagine.
mansion. But as long as we use the Evergreen Beach, but he's I don't know. Yeah, no.
Mhm.
We both want information, right? Why don't we have a nice friendly chat?
You may say that, but I don't trust you. Perhaps you've already learned about curses. Perhaps you want to take my power away from me.
No, that's not true.
I almost revealed my hand. I've nothing else to. I've nothing. I'll say nothing else.
Maybe we should have said 7 mysteries and then he would have told us about curse stones. Thoughts?
We'll see what's. Oh. Sorry. I'll be taking my leave here. Hey, stop!
He's fucking booking it.
He's so fast. Sorry, boss. Got away.
No, you look so disappointed. Okay, I think we should go back. I want to go back.
Yeah.
We didn't do this with Shogo at all. Okay, let's be more vague. If we're I think the other two would result in even a worse response. I think the other two would be an all-out battle. Yeah. Well,
He did out that he has something though.
Yeah. Yep. He has a curse stone potentially.
Huh. I'm surprised you know that. There is indeed a theory that the 7 mysteries of Hangzhou began because of the rite of resurrection. Well, my theory.
Fucking wormy ass.
Unraveling the 7 mysteries may reveal the secret of the rite. I think quite a few people are looking into the mysteries for that reason. Midoricho Park is connected to the story of the Taiko of Suguro. Suguraru, right? That's right. But that is the issue at hand.
Okay. I think that was the right answer. Not play our hands so openly. We're not Shogu.
Yeah, it's fair, because if someone runs from us, we can't kill them
Yeah.
yet.
Yeah, unless we somehow get the Whispering Canal. Hideki Araishi. He says he's a local historian. Supposedly he knows more about the Rite of Resurrection than anybody.
That didn't change. Just a sec. Oh.
The fact that he's here this time of night, it's plenty possible that he's a curse bearer.
That part was new.
Yep. Alright. Okay, we get to continue. Well, in that case, I think I might have a... what? Okay.
Alright.
So what can we do next to not get him to run away? I don't know if there's anything.
So we know Curse Stones, he'll flee.
Yeah.
If we say either of the other two, we out ourselves with knowing.
Maybe all three give ourselves the option of revealing our curse stone or not.
Yeah, because if we say any of them, he knows that we know.
Yeah. Well, I think Soldreg's just wrong because he's not trying to resurrect anybody.
Definitely.
Unless his, sponsors making
He has one, though.
Yeah. So do we. We have a couple, and we're not trying to resurrect anybody.
Yeah, but he's gonna be getting paid.
Yeah. I think let's try Curse Bear.
I was gonna say, yeah, I see, because he had mentioned you might even know about curses. So I feel like Curse Bearer might be the best choice.
Okay. I think it's the same thing. Yeah.
I mean, if you know about that, then...
Yeah. Calm down, no need to get so defensive.
I say we show it now.
Nah, let's show it, because it's the same shit. We're interrogating him now. We're just fucking interrogating him now. We both want information, right? Why don't we have a nice, friendly chat?
It's like that scene where someone, like, stretches and, like, it lifts up their coat so you can see the gun.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, now we're cops.
A curse stone. You are a curse bearer. A leaf. Is the evergreen beech, then?
Yep. Show me yours. I show you mine. You show me yours.
This is mine. The ever-burning lantern.
Oh, fuck.
We killed this motherfucker.
We killed him. We didn't even get to see him. And what was he trying to do? What was he trying to do with, like, Shogo? Because there was that street, right? And Shogo was there and saw the curse echo just hanging out outside. And the place was unnaturally dark. And when Shogo walked up to the curse echo, he got
dragged us
jumped
inside.
Yeah.
And because we couldn't see, that seemed to be like a key for his trigger.
Yeah. And then we stopped it. And then
because we had the lighter.
And then
we murdered him.
And then the player killed him.
Yeah.
Shogo didn't canonically kill him, but I don't think he would have showed up again either. Damn. We fucking killed this dude. As Shogo, that's crazy. It was self-defense, though.
It was.
It was fucking self-defense. We were in a dark room. Yeah.
Literally, a man in the middle of the night dragged us into a dark room, like unnaturally dark, and then shot himself when we made light and tried to run away.
Yeah.
It was self-defense.
Yep. Mostly, but supernatural cause. You never know.
Oh yeah, no, like there was magic and shit involved. We can't go like by base rules. Like his fleeing, we couldn't really allow that because he knew what we looked like. We didn't know what he looked like. He had his back turned, so it's like we had to do it.
Yeah. Interesting. No.
Oh hell no.
Hell no. Or should we? I mean,
yeah, I was thinking we could get the confirmation of his.
Yeah. Because it could just go in line with the interrogation like it did for Utero. You fucking lie to us, you dunzo.
Honestly, yeah.
I'll tell you this for free. The Evergreen Beach comes from a man who was hanged for spreading false rumors. But the accusations against him were unfounded, and he died cursing those who deceived him.
Ah, so that is the resentful memory held within the Evergreen Beach. The memories of the 7 mysteries are truly fascinating. If only I could collect them all. Pokemon.
Do whatever.
Took you a moment there.
Took a minute to sink in, like I heard it but it didn't process.
It's because I just kept with the exact same tone instead of going, okay, Mom.
Do whatever you want. But you should know something. Stone of mine lets me curse anyone who tries to mislead me.
What? But...
So don't try and lie to me. Oh no.
You would curse a citizen? Then you call yourself an officer of the law.
That all depends on you. I don't want to use it if I don't have to.
What is it you want?
Curse stones are dangerous. I'd like to confiscate yours.
Oh my god, if we had lied to him as Sugar,
Mm-hmm.
do you reckon he'd have killed us?
What do you mean, lied to him as Shogo?
When we were Sugar and we found these guys in the park, had we had the option to lie?
I don't think... I guess we... It's very possible. It's very possible. If we lied, he would have known, at minimum. Because the curse stone would have lit up, which makes me now realize that we had multiple opportunities to kill Yutaro. But hey, we didn't have to!
Excuse me? But am I right?
First, let me ask you one thing. You haven't used that curse, have you?
No, of course I haven't. I swear. I kind of wonder.
What does it mean?
Oh,
Does use curse mean he's lying, or does it just give us the chance to find out? But the finding out is killing him, so I think he's too valuable to kill unless it's self-defense.
yeah. But like we know he won't hesitate to kill because he tried to kill us. So like, there's definitely could be a lie. But you're right. Unless it's self-defense, I say we spare him.
Yeah,
He is too important. He knows too much.
See, good. I still don't know how to tell lies from truth with this curse yet. I don't know if it does really tell us. Now, why don't you hand over that stone? Unless you'd rather try using it on me instead.
Damn you. I won't give it to you. If I were to say that, what would happen? Would it be a crime?
The police are aware of how dangerous the stones are. I could arrest you under Article 1, Section 2 of the Minor Offenses Act. Or, you hand it over and all you lose is your secret ability. Think what would happen to all your research if you were to get arrested.
Fine.
Is he gonna fucking pull a fast one?
You can have the stone. Yeah. Just the thing, he could have made it out of there because we know he moves faster than Erio.
Yeah. Alright. That's 3. How are we gonna fucking suffer? Alright. So it's the ever-burning lantern. So what was... There's some cart that would show up, but its owner would know where to be found, and the lantern would just kind of stay lit. If someone attempted with the flame, immediately roars back on, blah, 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 blah. And then there's another telling where it's the opposite, where the lantern refuses to be lit. Kills by disembowelment of one who finds himself trapped in the darkness of the curse cycle. So I think Shogo was gonna get killed.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
He was absolutely gonna get killed. We were fucking justified, I think.
100%.
It was just so obvious. Like, we're getting thrown into a room like that. When Honjo was filled with samurai residences, the spies of the shogunate lived amongst the townspeople to keep an eye on things. The Sobakard and Satwari Gesui's street served as one of their outposts. They would communicate to each other in code by turning the lantern on and off. Tonight at 4 a.m. meant that someone will be having the last soba of their life, and that the belly would be sliced open the next night. An unfortunate incident occurred in which a man attacked a woman in a bout of fury. He regretted it deeply, even declining to invoke the right to defend his honor. But the deed was done. Still, he could not accept it. His rage at having been used by his daimyo boiled over, turning into a grudge he would never forget. Nearby, he saw a lantern quietly glowing in the night, and when the sixth bell rang, the man cut his own stomach open. Since then the lantern could be seen alight before the soba cart had opened, it would flicker out suddenly, even when there was no wind blowing. As this unsettling phenomenon continued, the rumors surrounding it grew, and soon all were convinced that it was the man who cut open his stomach visiting from the beyond. Whoa. That's a weird one.
Yeah.
But like
Yeah, this one doesn't make too much sense.
the curse echo, it's like, oh, he did a bad, and he was given the opportunity to self-immolate, and just because he did it in proximity of this cart that had some
it wasn't even just that.
him,
It's like he had like
not
regret,
self-immolate.
but he was angry about it, and because of that, it became a curse. It's like,
yeah, also not self-immolate, self-eviscerate, but yeah, no fire here. Well, just in the lantern. Welcome back, Demon. Demon, you're not gonna fucking believe it, right? You remember as when we were playing as Shogo and going on the murder spree, and there was that weird samurai-looking curse echo in that really unnaturally dark street, and we walked up to it, we got jumped and thrown into a really dark room, and then we lit the lighter, and that seemingly broke whoever's cursed conditions. The curse bearer in that case turned out to be the fucking professor that Yoko had talked to. The one who popularized the mysteries. Like, he put out that book as just like a quick money-making thing. But then, yeah, then Mickey Mouse. God damn it, I still didn't do the Dawn. No. We'll start with the Dawn. Oh, I need to rethink how this redeeming works. God damn it. But yeah, no, we killed the expert on the fucking 7 mysteries of Hanjo as Shogo. But now, as the cops, we got his curse stone.
We got 2 more curse stones.
Yeah.
We stole this guy's, the guy who tried to kill us in the darkness. And then we also stole what was his name again?
Utero.
The guy with the Utero,
dude.
the guy with the foot fetish.
Yeah.
We've got 3 of the 7 curses.
Yup. Fucking collect them all over here.
Yo, honestly, we should turn up the voice setting in case it is inhibiting our ability to use it. Because realistically,
we have no reason.
can trigger that.
We have no reason.
Yeah, I mean,
to have
who's
it
going to
down
use it
right
on
now.
us? It's like we could have that active at all times.
Yup. Good choice. I look forward to seeing how your research pans out. All right. Would you tell us everything you know about what's been going on? If you help us out, we'll give you all the information we've gotten after we solve the case. What do you say?
In that case, will you tell me about all the resentful memories of the 7 mysteries? I believe that they are the key to the secret hidden in the record of fates.
Sure, why not? I'll learn about them as I collect the curse stones. Also, Jun over there just staring at the camera.
thanks to you, we learned a lot from him.
I wonder. The mysteries in the right are all public information. He kept everything he knows about the other curse bearers and the source of the curse here hidden. Hoping he'd at least give us a clue about how to beat these curses.
Oh, I see. Then we should be more aggressive next time. We really make them spit it out. Yeah, and by me, I mean you.
I'm guessing he wants to save this curse. He wouldn't have told us anything, no matter how we asked. But now we know where he hangs out. Can always send someone for him if need be.
Right. God. I was surprised to hear there are been 9 of the mysteries.
Yeah, it's another detail.
Oh.
The 7 mysteries is just a name. There's not actually 7. There's more. I just didn't know it was 9 specifically.
Fair enough. Then that means we got a third of them.
Yup. The funny voices. I know. I got figured out. Okay, I'll start with the Dawn, and then oh god, Mickey Mouse. That's gonna be a fucking. Does Immy doing it count?
That don't count. That does not count. No, that does not count. No. that the immediate word that immediately triggered in my mind. Like, no.
It's okay if I stretch that one into Hootie. I don't know. Anyway. Yeah, that's 2 extra curse bears we have to find. They confiscated 2, so there are 6 more. They could be anywhere in this town.
We have to find them fast, or they may start using the curses. I just stopped myself because I was really tempted to go Mickey Mouse there, and it just be both of that person.
No, I think we're already too late.
Huh?
I didn't tell you this, but there was some soul dregs in Namigaki's curse stone. Also, I'm not doing this forever. I gotta pick a time limit. Did I pick a time limit? I forget. I don't know.
Really? Then he already killed someone with it. I think it's only fair that the person who redeems it gets to decide if other members of the stream count for it. That way you can be lucky if the chat are merciful.
We'll see. Also, I think the connection issues that I'm having, apparently that the stream fell behind a good amount compared to real time, because I'm watching it and I think it's a good amount, a good like minute or so behind. Yeah. Anyway, it's not much, so it probably wasn't a curse bearer. Shit. Wait. Utero killed someone.
Yeah.
Already. 5 or 10 minutes. Okay. Cool. Very nice. Yeah, sorry about that. It's being weird. Residential internet in the US, garbage.
I was about to say residential here. I'm sitting here with 500 download and like 50 upload.
I mean, I'm getting like 300 down and 10 up, but most of the time it's good, but you never know when it's not with this fucking ISP. You know, Matt has worse luck. It's usually
I was gonna say, isn't it pretty much just all Comcast? And don't they like just fucking you around?
It depends on the region. There are it's like regional monopolies, right? So if you go north of here, it's like all Comcast for cable. But around here, where Matt and I are, it's Spectrum. Now they're not the only option. So Spectrum is a conglomerate company. Like the initial company was called Charter Communications, but they bought up a bunch of other fucking internet companies. So down here used to be a different internet company that was actually half decent, but they kept getting bought out.
Wasn't there like a bunch of rulings in the US government that just banned monopolies or like heavily restricted them? What happened to all that?
I don't fucking know.
Wasn't like the main target. I only know this from I think.
You're talking about the railroad stuff?
Yeah, it was like it wasn't just the railroad, but like the entire standard.
Like the oil, the standard
yeah.
oil. Yeah.
Yeah, they just owned everything.
Yeah.
And it's even that bad, mate. Like the Tesco down the street is a gas station. It is Essa, which is one of the fragments of it.
Mm.
It's like after that, shouldn't they have made really, really tight rules?
I think, I don't know, maybe this doesn't fall under that category because, like, we do have choice. It's just all shit, and the choice is very limited. You're lucky to have a choice in your region. Yeah. Depending on where it is. But yeah. Well,
literally, I could look for like 8 different decent internet providers, and I'd be able to pick from any of them.
Out here, it's cable internet, DSL, LTE, aka cell service, or satellite, which that's a non-starter, and I don't think fucking Starlink is here. That's for sure. Anyway, well, we know who did it. We can make arrangements to take him into custody. Like, and if I ever move, right, or ideally a when more than an if, but internet's gonna be the first fucking consideration. That's for sure.
Oh yeah.
I am like Comcast would be a non-starter if I went somewhere with them. Fuck that. Comcast / Xfinity, they're the same company. But yeah, anyway. We'll have Paranormal Affairs pick him up tomorrow. For now, continue our search.
Right. On to the next place, which you have to cross them off the list one by one.
And the only reason I'd be willing to have them is if they offered perfectly symmetrical speeds fiber.
Yeah, but you know for a fact, the moment you get past that contracted date, your connection's going to shit. It's like my bill has rocketed up like 40 quid since my contract ended with Virgin Media.
Yeah. I'm okay with paying the normal price for my internet just because I have better experiences with it than other people do, and the alternatives aren't going to be much better.
That's fair.
Alright. Yep, okay.
You should honestly just move here.
What
was that?
That'd be a fucking process and a half. Okay, the other voice, right? Okay, I think the Dawn is good. Sorry if Simpward may or may not be here to have heard that one. Mickey Mouse. I don't think I've ever even attempted anything remotely like that.
I gotta go all high pitch, I
gotta go with the falsetto. It's so bad. Oh god.
Obviously, the most important part of it is the you get me?
Yeah, I mean, sure. Fuck, that's hard. That's I'm just imagining Hootie more than anything. We're gonna have a good time, Hoot. Close. Okay. I can't. Like, it's easier for me to picture that fucking worm owl than it is, you know.
Demon, make sure you clip this, by the way.
Yeah, why don't people clip anything anymore on the stream? There's plenty that happens here. Clipping is a thing, and I highly encourage it.
I literally don't know how to do it, so that's why I rely on Demon to do it all for me.
Hydrate, thank you. People used to clip shit all the time here. But
To
now
be fair,
it's-
we were playing Great Ace Attorney. It's essentially a clip magnet. This one isn't as clippable. Like, it's good,
that's true.
but it's not as clippable.
That's true. Like Greatest Attorney, maybe there was just such a constant thing of, that people were like, well, what's the point of clipping this so much? I don't know.
It's just like any time Van Zeeks was going off one, clippable. Anytime Herlock or Iris came on screen, clippable. Anytime Sasato flipped her ass, clippable.
Oh.
Anytime she opened that book, clippable.
Well, there's a button in the player. I don't know if it's on mobile. It probably is. There's a little button on the player that's literally says clip. It's got like the like action chop thing on it on desktop at least. Yo. Anyway, obviously not a requirement or anything, but I would very much appreciate it when reasonable.
Similar, if you're here, clip everything that's important. You're on clipping duty.
Nah, I don't want to make it into that kind of thing either. Anyway,
Until me and Demon figure out how to do it.
you're gonna hear borderline voice cracks. Me trying this. Huh?
Good to know that we can use the Minor Offense Act to arrest people with curse stones.
Also, even though this is gonna be hard, I don't mind doing it because I like the idea of having a range. So this is one way to develop it.
But why didn't we do that with Namagaki?
If we could do that, then there'd be no need for paranormal affairs. Who? I feel like I'm like a half step down. Bim showed you. Nice.
Hey, we can get all them clips.
What grounds would a normal detective have to put him under arrest?
Oh, right. Yeah, I suppose that's true.
Can we consider that good since we're transitioning to who knows?
No, that don't feel right.
Nah. Okay, fine. You get like half a scene more. Wait, where are we? Supposed to be clicking on that, right?
Oh, we can't access it.
We can't. What?
Prerequisites. It's story locked.
It's locked. All right. Who are we going for?
So, do we go with the woman and her private detective, or do we go with the child that was unjustly murdered?
A child whose friend was unjust, supposed...
Well, no, not just like she was also.
Oh yeah,
unjustly murdered. She ran away.
Are we
And
gonna?
Shogo was just like,
Are we gonna run into Shogo in her timeline?
ooh.
How much timelines do we have going here? I don't know. Like,
So
is it-
I think that the new timeline that was created, where Shogo didn't get the curse and died, I think that right now, Tetsua's timeline is on that one because it works with the fact that
we got Yutero's curse stone very early on.
yeah, because as of right now, nothing conflicts. Because then obviously, like, he's not going to be able to kill Hideki because he didn't have the whispering.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like he didn't have that, so he couldn't kill him. But then he's obviously not going searching around. So it's like, as of right now, Tetsuo's matches up with the new timeline.
Yeah. All right. I mean, personally, I want to know what happens here.
Fair, you want to go with Michael Jackson? Let's go.
Let's do it. Not dreams. Harue Shigima. When the son of Harue Shigima was kidnapped, botched investigation by the police resulted in the child's murder. 1 year later, Harue has hired a private investigator to help resolve the unsettled case. Late at night, while speaking to the detective at her home, something strange suddenly appeared. Does she get the curse stone in her fucking house? Like, is her
Which means
house
he
just
knew
at
from the start when we met him.
Well, I mean, like, does it appear or does he give it? I don't know.
But you know the rules.
Yeah.
So, like, obviously, you voiced the current main character.
Yeah.
So you get to Mickey Mouse or this woman.
At least for a little bit. At least for a little bit. Immediately.
May those who fires perish in the flame! Kill them! Kill them! The flame bearers! Kill them all!
We're kind of getting there. Quite the power of the curse stone. The haunting clappers! You can use it to kill those with fire or a fire-starting device on their person. Okay. That about sounds like what it was.
Yeah.
Press the use curse button to set your target alight. Oh.
You know what you do in this situation? You always keep a pack of lighters on you.
Yeah, and maybe that's what she did. Maybe she planted that fucking lighter on that street.
I reckon she likely killed the person who, like, was there a corpse there or did we just find it? Because if we just found it, there is genuinely a chance.
We just found it. It was just there, random street.
Oh, see, that's the thing. Is that not common in America? Because that's very common here. People just toss them once they're done with them.
I mean, I guess so, but this is Japan. Is it common there?
You know, anything I've seen on TV about Japan, it looks clean.
Kills it by burning. So what was this one? This was the one about, Watchman at the night uses clappers, hears some clappers back. Some people think it may have been like a tanuki or kitsune, but someone also think, for some reason, some people also think it might be someone who lost their life in a terrible fire. So let's find the thing for real. Wait. Maybe I should read this. I'll read this, or this.
Yeah.
Or would this not count? Or not?
No, honestly, it says do a voice, which means anything important, you would need to do it as the voice.
Red! Everything's dyed in crimson! My home's burning to the ground! It's hot! So hot! I must call for help, but I cannot speak! My throat must be burned up from the smoke! No, I think I'm already on fire! That's right! I'll just use the clappers! Clack, clack! Is anybody there? Clack, clack! Why is no one coming? Clack, clack! I'm gonna burn to death! How did it come to this? Oh, right, her! It must be the work of that vixen who appeared suddenly and enchanted my lord! That witch! Clap, clap! Those hauntingly cold eyes had my lord dancing in the palm of her hand. Perhaps I was also taken in by her. How many innocent people did I lure under orders? This must be karma. The sound of a heavy bell. It feels like my head will split open. I'll write the evening bell. That must be why no one can hear the sound of my clappers. Clap, clap. I gotta do it loud. Clack, clack.
Finally got into it. Because the clack clack was like the hoot hoot, so it just works.
But that did at least explain why she gets it in her house. I think she's moved into where the person burnt to death.
Nobody heard. It was like a watch. What was it? It was like a watch person that had clappers or something. Was that what it was?
I think so. Yeah.
I have to look back at it just because my brain does this weird thing where I don't retain information of what I've acted.
Looking at it, no, it doesn't say anything about a job.
Okay, so they just had clappers.
Yeah.
Well, it makes total sense though. Someone died in the fire and they had the clappers like, come on, clappers, anybody?
Murderous impulse seeps into my soul like thick black tar.
I think that's a good note to end the.
No, that's fair. You read that entire thing perfectly.
Now, kill. You hear it, curse bearer.
Or I don't know. This is the curse. Talk it out.
You who so strongly desire the right. Kill them. Hoot hoot. Clap clap.
Fucking hell. Okay, yeah. Good place to stop that voice. All right, Shigima Mansion reception room. Okay, so this lady is rich.
Back with me, Mom.
There he is.
Can't say I understand what just happened, but it certainly seems to have put you in a good mood.
He just showed up. Or wait, no.
I know that. No, I think they were in the middle of a talk.
They were in the middle of it, and it was just like, bam, curse.
Yeah.
So our house is haunted.
This might be the first time I've seen you really smile. Sweet dreams.
Just woke up. What is their dynamic? I don't understand. Housewife Harue Shigima. Alright, let's learn more about her. Harue is a housewife who resides in a manor near Shimoku Bridge. Her 11-year-old son, Shuichi, was kidnapped and murdered about a year ago. The death was the result of a mistake on the part of a detective assigned to a case. A mistake which enraged the kidnapper and had him cut off all contact with police, leaving no room for negotiation. The incident was covered up and Shuichi's killer remains at large, leading the aggrieved Harue to call on the services of private investigator Richter Kai to uncover the truth. The Shigima family came from a line of samurai who built their residence in Honjo during the Edo period. They assumed important positions in the police force following the Meiji Revolution, thereby protecting their family's elevated status. Even today, the Shigima line work as police bureaucrats and police officers. Harue's father sits in the upper echelons of the National Police Agency, and her husband, adopted into the Shigima clan through an arranged marriage, is also a highly respected agency official. However, family prioritized work above all else. It wasn't long before Harue's marriage grew cold. Though she wants for nothing, she's isolated from her neighbors and withdrawn from society. Seeing her son grow into a young man gave Harue a purpose in life, but it was cut short by the kidnapping incident. Following the incident, Harue spent many days in a deep depression, breaking into sudden fits of shouting and wandering around the middle of the night. Her cheerful, loving disposition faded away, and she took to making snide remarks at her husband, which only further soured their relationship. A few months ago, Harue's husband was transferred to another area for work and now rarely returns home, with Harue left to live in the large, empty mansion alone. As a housekeeper who's been with the family for a long time comes in to take care of the housework, Harue has nothing but time on her hands.
That makes no sense. If her family are known, like always high ranking or like ranking members of the police,
Yeah.
then the police wouldn't sweep it under the rug.
Yeah, also, why would they fuck it up?
So, you know, that like it might have genuinely been a non-family related person who was the detective at the time and a fuck up. That part isn't too difficult to believe, but it's the fact that the sweeping it under the rug, that wouldn't happen if her family is so heavily invested in the police force. Like, if they've constantly got high-ranking and important positions,
Yeah.
then that detective's career would have ended.
Right.
Or at least that's the case of how we know it would have been over here in America and England.
Yeah. So, another note I want to mention is I think in another timeline, right? I think in the Shogo one where we get rid of the lighter before she gets to use her curse. Or we read somewhere that her son, right, also wanted to be a police officer when he grew up.
Yeah, so it even further proves it. Like, the whole family are constantly in the police force.
Yeah. I wonder where this is going. Like, I wonder if Tetsuo would just straight up recognize her.
Mm.
Or the name, at least.
Oh my god, what if it's him? What if he's the detective that fucked it up? And that's why he's, like, moved divisions?
Nah, but that doesn't make sense with his story. Oh, the detective that fucked it up. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. What if he made the mistake?
But he was in a supernatural division.
That did just come to my head as well, so it doesn't make sense anymore.
Unless it was related, but I don't know, this seemed like a classic hostage thing.
Mm.
I don't know. Guess we'll find out.
Yeah.
And then Richter never actually joined the police force proper. He dropped out in the academy.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
No. Not dreams.
It sounds like something I might want to hear about.
This is a room. Hello.
What is that?
Well, I'll be damned. Is that what I think it is?
Is that a rooster?
Goodness, you made me jump. It's just a silly little sticker my son got from somewhere or other. He had put it up just before, well, you know what happened. I still can't bring myself to take it down.
Let me get a closer look. I knew it. It's Head Hunter from way back in set 1. This is a real collector's item.
Head show. Oh my god.
And
The puns.
Okay.
The puns.
Excuse me?
Don't tell me you've never heard of the mockingbirds.
The what?
They're the hottest new craze. Cute little birds dressed up to look like rough and tumble dolly.
I've never heard of them, but it certainly seems to matter to you.
Well, the best part is, nobody knows who made them. They just started showing up around town. Soon enough, won everybody's heart. The story goes that they were made by some anonymous artist who covertly leaves them behind in specific locations. It should be him.
Imagine.
It's like I reckon Banksy is like the person who reports on Banksy's work all the time. It's like how Peter Parker was the only one getting pictures of Spider-Man. No one knows when or where they'll show up next. They're basically an urban legend of sorts. And to think one would turn up here of all places. This is a good sign. I'm sure of it.
Oh, well, that's nice.
Mockingbird number 1.
Ooh.
Achievement: collect your first Mockingbird sticker. I just saw on the bottom right. They're all over the place, aren't they? These are holy shit!
Oh my god.
20 of them. What?
Oh, there is so gonna be some in Shogun, so we're gonna have to like replay it.
The replayability went further through the roof. Head Hensho, approach the net, bottom shelf surrounded by darkness, jackpot laid down on the way home. Went for a house among the morning green. Before hearing the history to the break garden, if you won the lottery, you would feel yourself again detectives and private.
These are clues.
Damn, this is gonna be
Revisiting the park at night. Number 20.
That's gonna be something.
Yeah.
Stereo unit with separated speakers, designed for home use. My husband insisted on buying one, even though he isn't one to listen to music often.
Flowers.
An arrangement of flowers. We bring in someone to do it. I don't even know what the flowers are called.
Hanging scroll.
old hanging scroll. I don't know who painted it. It's been hanging here since before I was born. Fax machine. It can send images to other places along the telephone network. I don't really know how it works. Most houses don't have one. I rarely find a use for it.
When is this set?
I get the feeling it's the 80s.
That would make sense with his aesthetic.
Yeah. Or 90s. I don't think it's the
They were a
21st century.
Oh, definitely not. Like, but fax machines were a lot more prevalent in the 90s, weren't they?
Yeah. I mean, they kind of even linger to this day because old fucking businesses can't fucking use something more secure.
To be fair, the old businesses don't want to hire the young people they need to hire to redo their entire system to go
Yeah.
fax machineless.
Oh my god, you know how much printers just suck in general, let alone
Yeah.
fax machines?
Bro, I sit there trying to print out my D&D sheets, and the printer's just like, right, play along.
We've had printers for over half a damn century, and yet they're just still this awful thing full of proprietary nonsense.
Oh
And-
my god, the
and-
biggest bullshit with them. Oh, you're trying to print something in black and white, you're out of blue. Gotta refill,
Yeah.
gotta refill the blue. Not
Mm.
printing in color. Give me the blue!
A color television. Father bought one as soon as it hit the market. He likes to have the latest gadgets.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
when
this
did the fir-
TV is older than the time period this is set in. This
Definitely.
TV is like 60s or 70s.
So I want to say about 80s. 80s makes sense.
Yeah.
She doesn't look old enough to be in her 30s. Looks
Yeah,
depressed enough, but not old enough.
yeah.
Unlike the latest models, there's no remote control. We've had it for a long time.
Oh, when did remote control TV come out?
This definitely has to be early 70s at the latest. Like the TV, I mean.
Yeah. No, because they said that he got it when it first hit the market.
So
which means
60s.
that has to be
This
the,
is
like,
this
the
is the
first
fucking
TV.
60s TV then.
Yeah. Oh, when did the first remote control TV come out?
Couldn't tell you, but if I had to guess, it was probably the 70s.
Yeah.
Like, that's
That's perfect. It was the second thing that I was looking for when I typed in first remote control TV. Like a first remote controlled TV. Second thing.
Yeah, I'm curious to know.
Oh. 1950.
I don't
Doesn't
trust
feel
the
right.
Google auto suggestion. I don't trust it.
No, because it's the first remote intended to control a television was developed by Zenith Radio Corporation in 1950.
Okay, well,
A wireless remote control was developed by 1955. In 1980,
okay,
and
so
was
there's a
popular among-
distinction between wired and wireless. Okay, I see.
Yeah,
I
I
see.
feel like from what I'm looking at here, 1980 seems to be the
Yeah.
time when it had left
I'll
prototype.
put it this way. I don't think this is a 50s TV. I think it's a
No.
60s TV.
Yeah,
Uh,
thinking about it, didn't a lot of the Western stuff hit Japan a bit late?
I don't know. Maybe.
I
Quickly
feel
fa-
like there's a good chance it did.
Yeah. I don't even know what Japan uses. Was it NTSC or PAL? That's another thing. PAL came after NTSC, so it had an opportunity to do things natively that NTSC had to make workarounds for, like color. Color was a thing. Color TV in the North American landscape was like a retrofit. They did it in such a way where it wouldn't break black and white TVs, but as a result, there are some oddities in and just because of the inherent things they had to do to get it working in that way.
Mm.
They like, yeah, it's really interesting. Like how color TV in the analog TV days was like 29.97 FPS, where black and white's 30. Crazy shit. Anyway, just the whole thing about hiding it in like the audio signal or some shit. Just really squishing the color in there. But with my father and my husband being away so often, quickly fell into disuse. Yeah, the wizardry it took to backport color television into an already existing black and white TV system was insane. Highly recommend watching
I was
videos
gonna
on that.
say a lot of stuff weren't designed to be like it had to have stuff added to them, and color would be is such a big jump back then, wasn't it?
It was a fucking wave math wizardry thing that they did.
Let me bring you up to speed. You were in the middle of a chat when you suddenly started spacing out.
And real quick side note, you know what's even more wizardry? That they made that function with like very classical electronic components, like your fucking vacuum tubes.
Yeah.
That they made the complicated shit it took to put color TV in NTSC. Yeah, anyway.
And the whole time you were grinning to yourself like you just won the lottery. Care to tell me what that was all about?
Does she keep it secret from him? I wonder. Well, where to start? Oh, she straight up tells him, so he knew. He knew all along about the curse stones.
Interesting. Very interesting. So the whole pre-purpose first echo appeared out of nowhere. Told you how to perform the rite of resurrection and gave you the curse you need to do. Did I got that right?
That's right.
So it's all real. Honestly, I still find it hard to believe. But I guess I have to now.
The clappers.
Apologies, my sister came in to steal the food, but she couldn't finish.
No worries. The clappers.
Ooh. I saw that cursed stone appear in your hand myself. Ooh. So it's like he has to believe it.
Yeah.
It looked like it popped out of thin air. I've always wanted to see that happen. Like something just appear. Because like I want to see what it would be like. Because you know, like how in the vision of your head, you feel like you might think like it might just fade into reality.
Yeah.
Or it fall on the floor, so you think it might have just been dropped by something. But then there's like the YouTube videos where it's clear, like you can, it's edited, but it's edited so smoothly that the person just disappears. And you think for a moment, did you just lag? Did you just lose reality for a moment? Like I want to feel that, but in real life.
Oh boy.
With evidence that clear, there's no denying that there's some supernatural force at work.
Alright. Oh, we can inspect.
private investigator I hired. A friend told me about him. He said he's not well known, but he's good at what he does. When I first visited his office in Oda City, saw how he was dressed, I could hardly believe he was a detective. But after talking to him for a while, it changed my mind. He says some strange things at times, but he seems like the reliable sort.
Person of interest updated. Richter Kai. And now we know for sure Curse Echo not. Eccentric man that Shoko Kie ran into at Hanji Bridge. Office at Oda City. Gets caught up in the events surrounding Resurrection. Once a police officer, Richter was racked with guilt over the police's inability to help all those in need and quit the force to start his own private firm. His soft-hearted nature leads him to take on too many cases and put his office in dire financial straits. However, he's still in business as a mystery, with some whispering that a wealthy patron's keeping him afloat. Richter studied alongside Detective Jun Erio at the police academy. Somewhat surprisingly, given his outlandish clothing mannerisms, Richter excels at covert investigations and tailing his targets. He profoundly refers to himself as an investigator extraordinaire, though that only ever succeeds at impressing himself. Herlock? Richter's biggest source of happiness is nuzzling his pet female albino parakeet, Ehrenstein, which he keeps in his office. He also enjoys collecting mockingbird stickers, a popular line of merchandise featuring birds inexplicably dressed like delinquents, and can be frequently sighted searching around town for them. While out and about, Richter typically leaves the office, and more importantly, Ehrenstein, in the care of Amamori, a junior high schooler volunteered to assist Richter after being involved in a previous case. Hello? Is that the girl we're playing at? Is that the girl we get to play?
No, I don't believe so.
Then I think that's the one who died.
Oh.
Accidentally got her involved in a case, maybe. Right, because that's not the girl we get to play as his name. Her name's like Yako Sakazaki or something.
I thought so as well, yeah.
But no, remember at the beginning of Tetsuo's story, we saw that they were talking about a girl. I think that was
the dead girl, yeah.
So that's what happened.
I don't think you quite understand.
Oh.
This isn't about evidence, and it isn't about belief. It's more than that. I know it's real.
Face, I can't. She's got murder written all over. I don't.
The moment the curse appeared, I knew everything before it even said a word. It was already there in my head, as clear as day.
You just knew, huh?
It was etched onto my soul, along with the curse echo's resentful memories. So I can feel it, what it was like. Dying like they did, hundreds of years ago. Etched in flame, writhing in pain as my flesh blackens and my blood boils. I can feel it. All the agony, all the fills me with bloodlust. I think I need to kill someone. Anyone will do, just as long as they're carrying fire.
I see. That would be a problem.
You think so? From what I know of you, I was sure you'd see it as an opportunity.
The stronger the desire to resurrect someone, the stronger the urge to kill. That's how it seems to me. And good grief. Talk about the spanner in the works. I say we take stock for a moment, remind ourselves where we've come from and where we're going.
Might be a good idea.
Doesn't seem like he's all that interested in being involved in the murder.
Yeah. Maybe by the time we ran into him, he fucking, like, abandoned her, or just like,
See, that's the thing, because he went back.
Oh, he did go back. That's right, he was in the bush. Maybe he was like, he feigned leaving, like, if you're gonna do this, I'm not gonna be involved, but just kept an eye on her. About the investigation.
That's what you hired me for. To look into your son's kidnapping rescue. To uncover the truth behind the abduction and murder of Shorichi Shigima.
Yes. Oh, yes. I remember. They never did find the one who did it.
That's why I'm here today. That's what I'm here about today, in fact. Kind of you to let me drop by something. By the way. I've been turning over every last stone and come up with a grand total of... That's it. Oh, one lead.
Oh, shit.
So you said...
As far as the police are concerned, it's a cold case. But I've managed to make some headway.
I remember. You were just about to tell me.
Hello? Alright, what do you want to hear about first? His agency? Oh, I think we read that already. What did we?
Did we? Did we have
No, we
it
didn't.
before? No, I was going to say, yeah.
It was just details on his person, but now we get to see about the agency.
Just the agency first.
Richter Kai's private investigation firm in Kamada, Oda City. Originally kept out a simple name like Kai's detective agency, but upon hearing that people more likely to pick names listed at the front of the phone book alphabetically, he decided to pick a name starting with A. Thus, the Azure Heron Agency was established.
Smart.
However, it is questionable whether the heron, a bird of somewhat ominous significance, is an effective symbol for attracting customers. Even his own assistant has referred to the name as confusing at best. After all, rather than an azure heron, Richter keeps a white parrot as a pet and dresses not in blue, mostly in white. There was a symbolic connection to be made here. It's surely been lost on all but Richter himself. He has a parakeet, and this whole theme's white, but the name's blue. Amazing. Private investigator, also known as a private eye, is a detective who operates their own agency. Although there are no formal qualifications necessary to become a private investigator, many are retired police agents or detectives due to the similarities between the work involved. At a glance, private investigation firms' inquiry offices might look similar, but they carry out different types of investigations. Inquiry offices specialize in conducting credit checks on businesses, while private investigators are generally involved in tailing persons of interest in gaining information surreptitiously. Why am I having trouble with this? I know the word. Surreptitiously. There. It was the extra. It was the extra T I wasn't saying. That was the problem. Oh man. All right. The kidnapping. Kidnapping a murder case that took place in Honjo, Sumida around 1 year ago. Harue Shigima's son. Give me 1 sec. I get it. I see this notification and it's bothering me. Whomst? Where? Oh. Okay, not my business. I don't even know why I'm still in there. Anyway. Harue Shigima's son, Shuichi, age 11, was kidnapped on his way home from school with ransom being demanded the same evening. Initially, kidnapping was thought of as a simple extortion scheme, but when it came to light that the Shigima family is closely tied to the police, and it was in fact the grandson of a senior official, it was quickly assumed that the perpetrator was acting upon a grudge against the police force. Kidnapping was treated as a direct attack against the good name of the police, and a large-scale investigation was launched that used the best equipment available to trace phone calls. This made it all the more embarrassing when they weren't able to catch the culprit, losing the public's confidence. The culprit grew cocky, relentlessly mocking the police force. After 3 days of failure after failure, Harue reached a breaking point. Spurred by concern for her son, she resolved to hand over the ransom money as fast as possible. But her husband and father, who held the prestige of the police in high regard, refused, saying they would not let the criminal win by giving in to their demands. The increasingly frantic detective then abandoned the case, lost his temper when the criminal called to give an ultimatum, causing the culprit to never make contact again. Another week passed, and Shuichi's body was found floating in the Sumida River. Shuichi's death could be largely ascribed to the police's incompetence, but this was ultimately covered up with stringent media embargoes.
I see why it was covered up now,
Yeah.
because they got him killed themselves.
Yeah, they really fucked up
Yeah.
very hard. They're
It's like, had it been like anyone else who had caused it, it didn't make sense why it had been covered up. But the fact that it was the father and the grandfather themselves, I see why they covered it up.
Yeah, I guess the police force was way too prideful about how they went about this and reckless. They could have been normal, or if it came down to the ransom, they could have gave the ransom and then staged something to get the dude after.
But instead, they got the child, the kid of the family killed.
Yeah. Damn. Persons of interest. Oh no!
Occupation? What do you mean, elementary school student? His occupation should be corpse, because they got him killed.
The only son of Harue Shigima. He was kidnapped and murdered 1 year ago. Body was discovered floating in the Sumida River. Shuichi was a conscientious, brave young boy who was determined to protect his mother, Harue, amidst his father's frequent absences. He dreamed of becoming a police officer and displayed diligence and an impressive sense of responsibility from a young age, likely due to being raised in an extremely strict environment. Born in the early 70s, we're in the 80s.
Yeah.
He spent his days immersed in various activities and studies, including playing piano, learning the abacus, taking English lessons, and training in kendo. Shuichi's tendency to put other people's needs over his own meant he died without ever telling his classmates how much he longed for them to all go out on a hunt for the Mockingbird stickers. Damn. Alright. God damn. Alright. So, he was 10, right? That's what they said? 11?
Yeah, somewhere in his early double digits.
So we're in the early to mid 80s. Yeah. For sure.
We still need to figure out exactly what you want me to do. Tell you what, why don't I tell you what I found, and then we can make a decision.
Alright. Nope. Okay. About the kidnapping, what did you find?
I suppose there's not much going over the kidnapping itself.
No, I'm very...
Then I'll leave that for the files to cover. Just confirm a few things about the case. The police traced the culprit's calls back to, let's see here,
Where's it gonna be?
northern Okoyo River here in Sumida City. That's quite a wide area.
That's right.
In the end, they never managed to nail down exactly where the calls were coming from. But it was almost certainly the same location that Shuichi was being held captive. Since Shuichi's voice could be heard during the killer's calls. Northern Okoyo River is quite a distance from Shuichi's normal school commute. And factoring in that he's seen at school but went missing before he arrived at his house. It's likely that he was abducted by a car on his route home.
Maybe, but...
Exactly. Shuichi was a clever boy. He would have never gotten into a car with a stranger.
They're really thinking about this, right? Because he was pretty sharp, right?
I mean, the majority of kidnappings happen by someone who knows the victim.
So... wonder who.
Oh,
Like-
you don't forget, could have been either the dad or the grandfather, which explains like why they, like, if there was a reason they wanted him gone.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, just by sheer relation, they're the most likely people. I wonder which elementary school is it? Wait, elementary school, right? Never
The
mind.
girl we saw was a high school student.
Yeah.
I think.
It clicked.
Or
now.
middle school at the minimum.
Yeah, it was high school.
Mm.
Yeah.
I mean, so, well, yeah.
Whomst.
Mm.
That's right. He's very firm about that. I know he understood too. Even saw him warning the other children.
It's possible they forced him into the car.
Also possible, yes.
The only issue there is there weren't any witnesses to the kidnapping. You can't bundle someone into a car with that many students around and not be noticed.
Surprised the students didn't see.
I think that was his point, which
Yeah.
which brings more
Because they didn't forcefully do it, so it didn't draw attention.
Mm,
Or you
but nobody
saying that?
came. Like I was saying, like it brings more like reason to the idea of it was someone he knew.
Yeah.
But nobody came forward to say they saw anything suspicious. So did they target him at some other time? Somewhere away from his usual route? Both of those seem a little far-fetched. Which raises the question, how did the kidnapper pull it off?
The police never managed to find an answer. In the end, they decided that the kidnapper must have just gotten lucky.
Well, why not turn the problem on its head?
Where is he going with this?
The kidnapper managed to convince Shuichi to get into the car. But how? The only thing that makes sense to me is if there was someone he would have a reason to trust. A teacher, perhaps? Or a relative? Or somebody else that he knew.
All of the adults Shuichi knew had alibis. The police checked them all thoroughly.
They did, huh? No one throws numbers at a problem like the cops. But what if it wasn't someone he knew? Or rather, what if the culprit disguised themselves as a police officer? That's not a bad idea.
It just couldn't have been any police officer, I feel like.
No. Well, I don't know, because his whole thing was he wanted to be a cop. So it
Yeah.
could have been like a meet your heroes kind of fascination deal, where
Like the
That's
local
exactly what I
street
would
cop
think.
or something.
yeah, because you're not going to recognize all of them.
It's the conundrum. Huh?
That would explain why he didn't find them suspicious. The Shigima family has close ties with the police after all. He would have had a reason to trust them.
It'd just been any police officer. The kid just knew. Like, oh, the police are my friends specifically.
You might be right. But surely that couldn't have...
Well, there's a problem with the theory. You'd be surprised how much police officers stand out. That's sort of the point, after all. They're meant to be a visible deterrent against crime. But here's another interesting little bit of trivia I happen to know. When you ask people to imagine someone suspicious, nobody pictures women or children. Oh, that's a valid point.
Yeah. People only picture the people suspicious that are blatantly obvious and like stereotypes and stuff.
It's never women. Because even kids who have been warned about stranger danger often subconsciously expect that danger to look like an adult man. Besides, Shuichi was the sort of boy who wanted to be a police officer when he grew up. He must have had a strong sense of the right and wrong.
That's right. Wait, surely you can't mean...
Now you're drifting it. If, say, a young woman approached Shuichi asking for help, what would he have done? If someone like that said they were lost and asked him for directions, would he have gotten into a car?
He might have. My husband always told him that a man had a duty to watch out for women and children.
You could certainly argue that kind of attitude is outdated nowadays. But if Shuichi believed it, then we might have something here.
God damn it. It's the dad's fault one way or another.
And you think the culprit was a young woman? It was a man's voice on the phone.
He might have been an accomplice. Or maybe she didn't even realize she was being used. If anything, that would explain why she hasn't come forward. She herself might not realize she had anything to do with the case.
Oh man, this is
You mean-
going somewhere.
You mean like a woman we've seen just standing around, not really doing anything, but existing?
Like, what, the one that was with Utero?
Yeah.
Hmm. But then that would mean,
That Utero could have been the one to do it.
yeah,
And like he's already killed people like with his curse, so, and he tried to kill us 3 times collectively now.
man,
Four,
the two of
technically.
them are like what, 20?
It only happened a year ago.
Yeah, that's crazy. Wouldn't it be funny if that woman turns out to be fucking Tetsuo's daughter, estranged daughter?
Oh yeah.
I'm still thinking about that.
Because she seems like the perfect age for it as well, doesn't she?
Yeah,
College age.
yeah, like straight into college out of high school type age. Yeah.
Actually, hold on. What age do they enter college in Japan?
Good question. I have no clue.
Let's go off ours.
Yeah. Alright. Kidnapping again.
So the question is, did anyone see Shuichi speak with a young woman on the day of his disappearance?
You like half a second again? What's this other notification? I don't care. Okay. That's cool. I'm sorry if I sounding, but yeah.
See, this is what you need to set up. You need to enable it so you go into streamer mode whenever you go live.
I'm in streamer mode, but I see the like one in the
Are you
corner of
shocked?
my
'Cause
eye.
You're green. On my
It's
end.
literally in the bar on the top of my window in Discord that I'm in streamer mode.
Yeah, fair. I mean, hey, if it's right. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty hard to miss.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, it's not like I hear a sound or anything. I just see the one underneath the taskbar. That's
Oh,
all.
that's fair. I've got my taskbar on. Whenever I'm not on it, it slides away because I didn't want to see stuff like that.
Nah, fair, fair.
See, what I said about people's bias, that goes for witnesses too. And I figured that maybe, if I started asking you questions, I might get some new answers. I spent my day asking around through the schoolroom, seeing if anyone had seen anything. Something. And one man thought he had.
Oh? Do you mean he saw it happen?
Well, I can't say for sure yet. It turned out he wanted something from me, so he asked if we could talk in private. Oh,
Who could it be? Who could it
Literally.
be?
Literally, is it gonna be him? Alright, this should do.
Who? Who do you think?
Well, I keep forgetting his name. Foot fetish guy.
Utero?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Utero. I'm gonna remember it one day.
It's like Ryutaro without the ugh.
There's no one around. We can speak in confidence.
I don't know. I'm sure it makes me think it's somebody else, but I don't know. It's hard to tell.
Excuse me, what was your name again?
Ooh, we haven't seen them yet.
No, this is a new person. Okay, all you.
Jonoichi? Is that how you say that? Going with
Think
that.
so?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess I'll be Jonoichi.
Yeah, this all you now.
Jonoichi.
Got it. Well, Jonoichi. All is.
Just so we're on the same page, you're a private detective investigating Shuichi Shigima's kidnapping. Do I have that right?
Of course. What else do I look like?
How should I know what a private detective looked at? Oh, forget it.
I think it was him.
Yeah. Look, I'll tell you straight. My life is in danger. I need your help. Hmm?
You'll excuse me if that caught me a little off guard. Let me ask you straight. Are you straight?
That's not the important part.
Who is trying to kill you?
A student called Michio Shiraishi. Wait.
Right. We know that
We
name.
just heard that name.
We know that name. Is that the school? No, it's not. It's not the schoolgirl we killed. Was it? Wait. No. Return to now.
Oh, this is Araishi, and that's Shoraishi.
Yeah, but we've still heard that name.
Hold on. Where's what's her name? I already...
We've lost a lot of
The woman we're playing as. What's her name again?
Harue.
Harue?
Yeah.
Okay. Hold on, what? It wouldn't have been here. No. Richter Kai.
No.
We gotta look at the Richter Kai's thing.
Yeah.
Who is the person he was working with?
No, the girl that we got. Yeah. Oh, hold on. Scroll down a bit. We have it just in the care of Amamori, junior high school at the bottom.
Okay. Well, that's
I swear we heard that last week.
I mean, this is Amamori. We don't know her last name.
True.
Feels like we're so close. I mean, I know it sounds like Araishi, but I feel like we heard Shoraishi.
No, yeah, like as similar as it is, it's one we've heard before.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Wait. Hold on. No. Not this dude.
No.
Was it related to his case though? I don't know. That's the part I wonder.
Mm.
We either heard it relating to him or relating to Richter Kai. That's my thought. The cop who died or Richter Kai.
Mm. A school day. Sounds like you've been naughty.
I don't like that.
It's nothing like that. That girl, she's a murderer. I'm the only one who knows, but I saw what she did. Michio Shiraishi. I saw her kidnap Shuichi Shigima.
Oh, come again?
He had a fucking name too, ready to fucking name drop someone.
Ooh. Which, I'll be honest, makes me think even more that it's him. He's
Yeah.
throwing her under the bus because someone started asking the right questions.
Yeah. Yeah, because remember, Richter doesn't necessarily think that the whatever woman, like,
Was
kidnapped
the
her
main,
was the murderer,
Yeah.
or even knew.
like he knows it's a possibility that she was properly involved, but it's more likely she was just the accomplice.
Yeah. Even unwitting accomplice.
Yeah.
I saw her talk to him on the street and led him away. I didn't think much of it at the time, but he went missing. She murdered him. I'm sure of it. Or at least she's got something to do with it. That's what you're here for, isn't it? Then you can't let her get to me.
If that's true, you've been sitting on some valuable information. he's... Why didn't you tell any?
See,
If you can't explain that, I don't have any reason to believe you.
I couldn't. She told me she'd kill me if I spoke a word.
Or do we have this the other way around? Is he the unwitting accomplice?
See, that's the thing, because, like, unless she had a voice changer, which I don't think were a thing here in the 80s, like, there, like, a guy had to be the one responsible due to the calls. It's like, a girl probably wouldn't, like, especially if they're not the because in this time frame they wouldn't have been taken serious,
Yeah.
and in the calls they wouldn't have been as cocky, especially if they were an accomplice.
See what you're saying?
You're telling me a schoolgirl that you're scared for your life. So you've been sitting on that all this time, and you think she's coming for you now that you've spilled the beans.
Yes, that's it. Exactly. I'm begging you, don't let her get me. Richter, I'm telling you, she's a demon.
Well, you seem to believe what you're saying. But it doesn't add up. How could a schoolgirl have a fully grown man so terrifying?
You don't know what she can do. She'll curse me.
Curse?
She has a curse stone.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Unless he's got it.
Unless he's got it.
I'm sorry, but you're losing me here.
It's true. Her house, it's... Oh, forget it. Why do I even bother? You seem dubious enough to believe me, but I should have known you'd never understand. Enough. I'll find someone else to help me.
Hey!
And he shows up dead.
And that's the long and short of it.
I can hardly believe it.
And at the time, I thought his mentions of curses was crazy talk. But I'm starting to see that there might have been more too.
I just wonder what curse. I feel like it's the one the other high schooler had. But she got it from the one.
As in, like, she nicked it from a friend,
Yeah.
and then we killed her.
Yeah. Potentially, it was even the I still don't know if it was the same person. So this is so like there's that one girl. I don't know. There was a girl that the police officer who died knew, and there was a girl that the girl that we saw with the curse stone knew. Were they the same? I don't remember. Because
That's the thing. I think, like, the name we've got might be one of the names from those situations. It's like, Harue, just like, we know that name.
Like, was it the... Hold on. Why am I... Yeah. What was the name? Amamori?
Amamori?
Like, is it Amamori Shiraishi? That's the part I don't remember.
That's the thing. Like, I if she was a Shiraishi, he'd have mentioned it because it's a background character, and he would recognize the name.
Yeah.
If we can just find that girl.
Curse or no curse. If she was with Shuichi on the day of the kidnapping, that there's a good chance she knows something. On top of that, I did some digging on the man I spoke to. His full name is Kohai Jonoichi. He's a teacher at Komagata High School here in Sumida. That was the high school. That was the
Yeah.
high school that we saw the girl jump over
So
the fence from.
it's the same high school then with the. Yeah.
Which makes me think that the girl that Shaw got killed might be her.
Yeah. Or well, but no, that wasn't her
Or
name
it
though.
might. Was it not? Though she had said that. I suppose she'd mentioned something about her friend as well.
Yeah, the friend who died from a apparent suicide. That I
Yeah.
think may have also been the one that the cop knew. Maybe. I don't remember if those were two separate girls or not. The one the cop knew and the one that the curse bear Shogo saw knew. That's the part I don't remember. I know she mentioned the name like when Shogo killed her. So I'll definitely have to look back at that. She was like, "Ah, a curse, so and so. I'm sorry." Bleh.
That's all.
A teacher and a schoolgirl.
Is one of his students? I think that's very likely.
Can still ask about it. We're not even close to talking about
Jeez.
the right yet.
At last, we've got a lead. Hopefully, it'll be the breakthrough we're looking for.
Yeah, alright. Do we go back to the investigation now, you think?
Feel like it won't get us anywhere, but at the same time, I feel like we should,
Alright, let's try
just
it.
in case.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so Rite of Resurrection.
The Rite of Resurrection. I read about that in a book magazine the other day. Apparently, some old book showed up recently with all the gory details. And they say the rite can be found somewhere in Honju.
I remember the first time you told me about that. It felt like my prayers have been heard. Like I had hope, real hope, for the first time. Ever since that awful day, I've wondered, what if I hadn't sent him to school? What if I just paid the ransom? Not a day goes by when I don't think that if I'd done something differently, Shuichi would still be alive.
You can't blame yourself, man. It was the culprit's fault, not yours. Though I know that it won't help. Grief is a funny thing. Like that. I'm guessing that's why you're after the right.
Huh?
Guess I didn't need to ask. It's written all over your face. I can tell how much he meant to you.
Mm,
But, and this is a big but, if the right is the real deal, using it will mean killing someone, stealing their soul.
Is that a problem?
If it comes to it, I'm afraid I'll have to stop you.
Ah, I had a feeling it was gonna be this kind of tension.
That's a shame.
A shame. That's all.
I thought, if I'm gonna be competing with other curse bearers, then your detective skills might come in useful.
You realize You're talking about ending someone's life, right? Don't you see an issue with that?
I think any parent in my position would happily kill for a chance like this.
She's fucking crazy.
Yeah, but she ain't wrong, though. That's so, is it? Dear oh dear. What have I gotten myself into?
If it makes you uncomfortable, then you won't have to get any blood on your hands yourself. I don't need you to kill the other curse bearers. I only need you to find them.
I won't be party to murder, man. Not even for a client. So do we go with a moral response, or do we go with the in-character response?
What do you think the character response is? I'll pay you.
Yeah.
Alright, let's do it. We're not playing somebody acting in good faith to begin with.
No.
How much can I give you to change your mind?
Sorry, man. But not everybody has a price. I got my policies, and I stick to them.
See, I didn't realize you were so stubborn.
Let me say, though, it's not like I don't get what you're going through. As long as you're not killing anyone with your own hands, maybe I can help you out.
What do you have in mind?
Well, how about stealing someone else's cursed stone after they've filled it with soul dregs?
And that's what she was trying to do to Shogo. And Shogo just refused, no matter what we did. Although, when we tossed the lighter away, we did have the option to not kill her. But we did, because it's Shogo.
If that if that was all you were after, then I can lend you my services guilt-free. In other words, curse bearers want to kill each other. That's their business. I'm not trying to be a hero here. I guess there's no guarantee that a stolen curse stone will work, but we can worry about that later.
Well then, I suppose we have a deal. Although, what if I stole a curse stone using my curse? Do you disapprove?
That would void our contract, man. Just warning you. Just warning you now.
And she readily killed fucking Shogo, too. When he said no.
She was willing to give the contract up. She just, like the deal, that she just preferred she didn't have to.
Yeah, it's true. Well, my curse.
Before we go any further, why don't you tell me about that curse of yours? The haunting clappers, was it? That's one of the 7 mysteries of Hanjo, if I remember correctly.
Right. The original story did happen somewhere near here, I think. I'm sure I remember hearing that.
In that case, my money would be all the curse bearers being somewhere in Hanjo. Our first move should be to narrow them down.
Well, it's a good thing we didn't give anything away, I don't think, to Richter or Shogo, but I don't know if it would have made a difference.
I think that being out at night was giving a chunk away.
Yeah, and maybe even mentioning the 7 mysteries at all.
Oh, we did as well, didn't we?
Yeah, but we just pretend to be like a casual person that didn't find them yet.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
he's too smart to fall for that. He definitely know. He definitely know,
Yeah.
and that's why he followed us. To be fair,
Yep. We don't
some
know if
of
he followed us, but we because he was with her, so that explains why he was in the bush at that park.
Hmm. But like I feel like obviously because he got back there in time to watch us die, so I feel like he followed us, knowing we were one of them, and just waited for her to
Gotcha.
kill, so he could then pull out.
It'll be crazy if we run into Shogo. I don't even
It
know what
would
that'll
be.
be like.
I have been wanting to this entire time.
Because
But
he's
someone kills him.
him as a player character is distinctly different than the rest of them. I don't know why.
Mm,
You know?
mm.
I don't know what is it just like he was the first one we played and didn't know there were other people? Is that why I feel like this? Or is there something distinctly different about him?
I think it might have been also the amount of time we had as him.
Yeah, that's true.
Some of them are bound to try and come for you first. We'll need to be ready.
He was such an he was such an empty vessel of a character, I think, that it would be weird
Yeah,
interesting to see what he acts like on his own. I think that's what it
yeah,
is. Because we were influencing him left and right as the player character,
yeah.
and he didn't even understand what was happening.
And then that is normally how stuff are meant to go. But
Mhm.
like now that we've played as other people, and even when we were playing as him, he made choices of his own.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Be ready.
the curses make their bearers more willing to kill. So an attack could come from anywhere.
That sounds sensible. Yeah. She definitely gave in to the willing to kill part.
Oh yeah. And if I remember correctly, your haunting clappers can set people on fire, unless they have a naked flame or a lighter on their person. Is that right?
That's right.
In olden times, wooden clappers were used to warn people of fire. I'm guessing it punishes those who don't heed your warning. It seems like a good curse to have. It's simple and straightforward to use. Although it's hard to say how it stacks up without knowing what else is on the table.
Yeah, it's definitely
Yeah,
not the
because
best one.
someone walking away from you is pretty fucking OP.
That one was just so good. Like, in my
It's,
opinion, it's better than the feet one in some ways.
I
Because,
don't know. Because the
like,
feet one you
I
can
mean,
trigger
the feet one
any
is
time.
like the best, but I think the Whispering Canal was like the most
The
clever.
psychological effect it
Yeah.
would have on someone. Like they have no idea what they've done. Whereas it's in the name of the feet one.
Yeah.
Like he well, it's not in the name, but like you hear it talking, and he mentions it talking. It's like he drops the context clues, but then like obviously with ours, like the old one, I guess now the Whispering Canal, like it was impossible to realize what the trigger was.
Yeah. Because you couldn't flee the situation.
Mm. If you were willing to, like, if you didn't want to kill, then you tried to back away, you just got yourself killed.
Yeah.
Especially if how we were going, genocide route and all.
Yeah. Knowing what else. You really think it's that good?
The target can't do much to throw it off. It has a nice long activation window. Yeah, it's big that it works on lighters too. Slip one into your target's pocket and say the condition were already fulfilled before they even knew you were there. They wouldn't even know what hit them.
I feel like he planted the lighters.
I don't know, because like he's making it sound like he doesn't want to do it.
Oh
But he's
yeah.
giving her ideas.
Well, like at the very least, him asking Shogo if he had a light on him
Oh
was
yeah.
like another piece, like of kind of gauging who the curse bearers were.
I feel like he knew instantly the moment he saw us out at night,
Yeah.
and then yeah, the asking about the light was right. So
Yeah.
did she kill you?
So he had like a mental tab of, okay, this guy has a lighter.
Mm.
Maybe I won't have to actually use it. I could just tell someone I could, and they'd have to do what I said.
But although without any proof, it'll come down to how convincing it can be. If only you could use the curse, then back out at the last second.
At the last second? What an interesting idea. I have a lighter right here. We could try it now.
That's an interesting proposition. But maybe no. I'm not quite crazy enough to make myself a guinea pig.
Oh, I see.
You're an odd one, man, if you don't mind me saying. And I don't think it's just the
Yeah,
curse.
she's fucking unhinged.
You flatter.
As for what we do next, first of all, I think you should stay indoors. Try not to do anything spontaneous or outside of your normal routine.
Alright, back to the beginning.
Right then, have you decided what you want me to be working on?
Okay. We get... Oh, this is a big option. This is a big option. How do we want to play this? I wonder if help me with the right is implying what we were talking about. Planting light. I don't know, but he didn't want to strictly be involved.
He doesn't. He even said he'd be out if she kills someone.
Yep. What is it? 1, 2. Maybe we should play it straight.
I
May-
feel like like for the in character part, she would want help with the right because she's clearly going down that path. Like she seems pretty dead certain that's what she wants to do.
Okay, let's try it then.
Bringing my son back is more important. I want you to help me with the rite of resurrection.
And after that, the right it is.
But then from our perspective, we don't get to learn that much about the mystery. I don't know.
True. But we know for a fact this is going to be a branch anyway.
Yeah, this has to be a branch.
Odds are good that the other curse bearers are also working by night. Anyone they kill under the cover of darkness won't be discovered until sunrise. I bet they'll be trying to do as much as they can for the morning. So it's settled then. I'll look into the other curse bearers by now. And once the city wakes up and I start asking questions, I'll investigate the kidnapping as well. Oh, okay. It seems like
No, it wasn't.
Situationally he can only do the right now at nighttime, and he can only do the kidnapping in the day because he needs to talk to people. So it's like,
Yeah.
realistically, she would probably be tunneling the right as her highest priority. But then he's still a PI, and he's probably wanting to find out
Yeah.
what had happened with the kid anyway.
I guess the right stuff can only be done in the night anyway.
Because no one just goes around fucking murdering people in the middle of the day.
Yeah.
I'll even try and find Miss Shirashi as part of the bargain.
Thank you. That's more than enough. Alright. How do we continue? The phone?
Hey?
Phone. The telephone. This mansion has a private line.
Fucking rich.
Maybe we think now.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, think seems right.
Yeah.
Can't interact with any of the dolls, can we?
Looks like we can't. Alright. Think. My heart is racing. This is it. My chance. At long last. The table. Oh. The guest table. I don't know where Father got this old thing from, but I've never liked it. What do we do? Here we go.
Oh. Now then. I should get to work. There's only so much time before sunrise. I'll call you if I find anything new. You stay here and keep a lookout.
Alright.
There's no telling what kinds of curses you might find out in the streets tonight.
So, we're technically playing as both of them.
Yeah, pretty much. Don't go outside if you can help it, and try to be ready for anything.
So we're gonna have to walk around as him now?
I fucking hope so.
Yeah.
Then if that's all, I should be going. I hope we do. I hope that this leads to, like... Oh, it's her leaving.
Yeah.
I was hoping it was going to lead to, like, him having his own branch.
Yeah. We still got this one. Man, I hate to say it, but I liked the Tetsuo one.
Yeah, his was definitely more enjoyable than this one.
Yeah. I mean, they're all different angles, but that one was just straight fun. Alright.
It's like the characters in that one bounce better together than these two.
Yeah.
But like these two bounce in a different way.
In a adversarial, semi-adversarial light. Like not directly, but like they're definitely slightly at odds with each other.
Yeah.
But sort of have common goals. Just yeah. So by having obtained the curse of the haunting clappers, Harue Shigima is determined to use the right of resurrection by stealing the remaining curse stones. He instructs her private investigator Richter to find the other curse bearers. Do it. Harue Shigima, 1 a.m. So he brings us out later. He comes back. He just okay. Man. Harue Shigima reception room. Been almost an hour. It's been almost an hour since Richter left. He promised me he'd call if anything happened, but he hasn't. All I can do is wait. And wait. Does she give up waiting?
I reckon so, yeah. She doesn't seem the patient type.
What's this? A newspaper? Must have fallen off the chair. That can't be one of the triggers for somebody's thing, right? That couldn't have just
reading the newspaper.
That couldn't have just got snuck into here, too.
No, that wouldn't. That is not. There's no way that is a curse trigger.
All right, let's read it. It's a newspaper.
I only leave them in here for the guests. I hardly ever read them myself. I don't think I've taken the time to go over one in years, in fact. Not like I have anything better to do.
Hello.
Oh,
Oh man, how you feeling? Maybe we
I
should.
I would like to point out it's 1 a.m.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I was getting at. I'm like, oh, look at the time.
Yeah, yo, it got to 1 a.m. real quick. I was ready to keep going if there was 2 or 3 options. There is not 2 or 3. It keeps going a bit.
Great.
All right, well that was fun. I'm glad we still made it work in light of Demon being out and about, but it was
Yeah.
fun.
Our throats are going to be killing
I know.
after the Dawn and howling.
Yeah, I get why we got pulled away from them to not see
Yeah.
the like investigative side end of things, but it still it annoyed me. I'm like, no, you can't pull me away from the
Boys.
cop duo, the boys. I mean, I mean, maybe I got Criminal Minds and Eddie's server on the mind too, so there's that. Recently picked that back up for like a couple episodes the other day. That was a thing. But yeah, definitely gonna call it there. Appreciate everybody watching your stuff. Appreciate the channel point voice recommendations. I mean, the Dawn one was straightforward. Apologies for not getting to it sooner. Got the big distracted, but oh my god, the Mickey Mouse / Hootie one, that was a thing.
That was actually my first time hearing the Dawn voice, because like I wasn't watching any videos that was being put out of like all that stuff back when it was being done.
Yeah.
So that was genuinely the first time I heard the voice.
Yeah, that was the Dawn voice, and before, and like for the beginning piece, before he bit, kicked the bucket, that's what I was voicing Kazuma with. Yeah. Let's see. I could do a host here. I could definitely do a host. Got someone I host semi-regularly, Astronomy, playing Tears of the Kingdom. Let me...
Yeah, that's doing its rounds right now.
Yeah. Let me just let that load up and we'll go say hello to her. And hopefully this weekend I'll get the other video out for the Paranormasight, because I wanted to keep the train going but not, destroy myself in the process. If you want links to Immy's or other friends who join stuff, there's that.
Oh.
If you want my links, like to the main YouTube or Discord, whoa, those are there. Or the VOD archive one, that's another thing too. Alright, waiting for an ad to play. That really kills the pacing with trying to raid someone. But yeah, alright, here we go. Copy and paste username. Wait, it didn't do anything. It didn't give me a prompt. Astronomics raid settings do not allow to be rated at this time. Unlucky. I literally rated her like a couple weeks ago.
Wait, so what's happening right now?
She has her channel settings changed to not allow raids.
Oh.
Something must have happened. That's unfortunate. Or saw something happen. I intend to leave raids on for this foreseeable future. Because
Until something happens.
I don't know. I feel like we can combat when something happens. We have the powers of Nightbot and Automod. And Automod is so trigger happy.
Yo, actually, yeah. If it's constantly checking like an actual fan, we don't have a problem.
You know, if we can't say what was one of the most ridiculous things? Okay, I
Like
mean that's
it makes sense, but the fact that someone had to have manually put it in is the most ridiculous part.
yeah. And they also added something called like shield mode, which I think is like an addition to Automod. I'll have to look into that. But yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, we need more things that can stop Simword.
I'm more combative. I don't mind fighting back.
Neither does Simword with how much they have to.
Yeah. Yeah, as long as there is at least some mods to take care of it, and that tends to be why I mod you guys. I have to look into modding other people too. But yeah. God there. Alright. Please catch up. See everybody next time.
Bye.
Boys, bye.